Hello and welcome back to Let's Play EU4 Art of War as the Commonwealth. In the last episode, we've just been converting provinces to Catholicism and trying to manage some slightly problematic unrest, but I think with increasing the autonomy and harsh treatment and so forth, we've pretty much got this under control, at least for the moment. We'll harsh treatment them again if necessary. We'll save up some military points, but I think it's mostly okay. Of course, we're also in this war with France, or against France, and also the Papal State, which is, maybe not a good idea for our papal influence, but it's probably fine. We're not really doing much, and it looks like our allies in Austria and everywhere else have it pretty much under control, so I don't think we really need to worry about that. So, that being the case, I think we can look towards declaring some wars of our own pretty soon. And look at that, just on time. Not that we need a new CB against Muscovy. I believe we have Cleansing of Heresy, and also we have all of our vassal Novgorod's cores that we can reclaim, which is something that we should do. Austria wouldn't join us if we came in. Their allies, Norway and Denmark, would. But I'm not sure we are too worried about that. I have been kind of worried about going to war with Muscovy, but I don't think it's necessarily reasonable to worry about. I think we outnumber them pretty handily. They have 28k troops, 38k manpower to our, I don't know how many troops more than that, and far more manpower. We're pretty close to the manpower cap, so I think we're looking actually pretty good for a war against Muscovy. Denmark, we probably don't need to worry about. Norway, the same. Maybe we'll check them just in case. 8k for Norway. Denmark, 11k. I think we can probably just go ahead and declare this war immediately, I guess. It might be nice to have another general. I think we only have the one right now, but we can get by with just one. I think we don't have the military power to hire a second for the moment anyway. So yeah, let's hope this doesn't backfire horribly and France doesn't march thousands of men over to siege us while we're busy or whatever, but I think we'll be fine. What province should we declare for as our primary war goal? How about Cologne here? That's the closest. One thing is that we are going to have to take some of these armies away from our provinces with high unrest, which will increase the unrest, but I think that will be fine. If we even need to do that, we might just leave them there. Take Cologne, and let's declare war. Let's see, I'll maybe take half of this army up. And leave half down there to reduce the unrest. Let me just check out the unrest map mode for a second here. Yeah, it's these here. I think these might be ones that we're converting currently, which is why they have high unrest, but that's not really a problem. They're not going to build up to any actual revolts before they get converted, thanks to our high missionary strength. And we can actually get level 11 admin tech right now, which I guess we can do. I'm not sure there's... Oh, there is reason to wait on that actually, because we're ahead of time. So yes, let's wait 2 years before doing that. So Novgorod is already sieging the war goal, which is good for them. We might just wait until we can fight a battle or two with Muscovy's army before we start spreading out and carpet sieging. Let me just start sieging a couple of provinces in the meantime. Actually, I'll just building troops or hiring mercenaries or something, but that's okay. Okay, that's a couple more provinces converted. We're almost through our Orthodox provinces here. We have... we're actually converting the last of them now. Then we have one Protestant province, and then we're onto the Sunni provinces down in our eastern edge here that we conquered from the Golden Horde, mostly, I think it was. That's fine. Let's just keep an eye on France in case they get up to anything. Looks like they're not going to be a problem, though. Can never really be too careful about France. Alright, so here comes Muscovy's army. We are ready for them, though. We'll see which province they choose to attack into and reinforce. It's not all of their army, but it's at least part. Okay, so they're heading into Smolensk here, it looks like. Which is fine. I cannot assign my army to there, but I can, or my leader to there. I can get him in here, though, and will this dissuade them from coming? I guess it won't. Oh, maybe it will. Alright. We'll see where they choose to actually attack. Looks like they're coming into Ostrov, which is forest. I believe that gives us a defensive penalty. We do have a rebel uprising brewing. Crimean Patriots here. It's going to cost us another 87 military power to harsh treatment them again, but I mean, I suppose we will. I think I have autonomied all of the autonomy I can do. I could do it in these lower unrest provinces, but I'm not sure that's really worth it. Is it? It's mainly this one province, Azov, that it has the most unrest. Okay, well, I'll probably just harsh treatment them when I have the points available. So let's get my leader back over here. And we'll get ready to reinforce into Ostrov. Actually... if I send this in now, yeah, they'll stay out, okay. Well, they're going to come in somewhere. They'll probably come back down to Smolensk now. Yep, that's exactly what they're doing. Well, we're going to have to fight them eventually, so maybe they've stopped. And now they're coming in, alright. They probably won't be scared off by this 8 stack coming in, but that's just fine. Or they will be scared off, alright. Okay, more provinces converted. Let's start on this Protestant province and this one. Where are you headed now? Okay. Country before faith. Our relation to the religious dissidents in Mansour has varied, but at least some of the local Sunni citizens seem to appreciate our leadership. So we can have a 75% chance of loyal unbelievers for 5 years, giving more spy offense or less spy defense. Or just gain 10 prestige. Let's just gain 10 prestige. Papal state entered an alliance with France, alright. So they're actually heading in to attack this army here, which is fine by me. There'll be no terrain bonus, but we are going to have to fight them eventually. It's probably as good a time as any. Their general, they have a 3 maneuver general, and we have a 3 maneuver general. I think that means that if we reinforce with this stack and our general joins the battle, they'll lose, or they'll rather gain the river crossing penalty. I think that's how it works if there are generals with equal maneuver skill. Yeah, that's exactly how that happened, so that's fine. And we duly won that battle, so that is good. And now they have some Russian patriots. Which actually are, those are probably the ones here that aren't actually hostile to Muscovy, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, they're trying to siege back this land. Well, I guess we're going to have to fight them then. Let's try not to suffer more attrition than necessary in our own lands. They have no general there, so we'll ignore the river crossing at least. We'll still get the terrain penalty from attacking into forest. And now it's going to cost us 132 to harsh treatment this, which is unfortunate. I guess we'll just hope it doesn't pop up. We won a naval battle, which I was not aware I was participating in, but that's fine. We also have Saxe-Lauenburg in this war, which is probably not relevant to anything, but something we should maybe just take note of. So we can lose 50 Diplo power or lose the 10 prestige we only recently gained. Well, guess we'll lose the prestige. Alright, so those rebels are taken care of, and we have a couple more provinces converted. Let's see. You actually just detach a siege and head here. We can also get Diplotech now, so I guess we probably should. This is still 1 year ahead of time, so no need to do that just yet. And they are indeed coming in for another battle here. It looks like they probably won't cross a river. Yeah. And I'm not sure I like this army's chances of holding out until reinforcements get there, so I'll maybe take part of this army and send that in, see if that will dissuade them. I guess it will not, so that's fine. We'll just take another battle here. Ooh, this is a closer one than I liked. So we get Golden Liberty until the death of the king, giving less prestige, more legitimacy, higher stability costs, lower advisor costs, or lots of points and lose some legitimacy. Well, let's take the points and let's use them immediately to harsh treatment. Now it's gone up to 245. I wish I knew what the actual amount of military power was based on. And we certainly don't want to cede all this land to Crimea, but that's fine. Just about won that battle. So let's get our armies back into our territory. Minus one small force we will leave there to siege. Golden Horde tells us of the end of the internal conflicts. Well, I guess that's nice for them, but they basically don't exist anymore, so... it's not that great. We can actually increase the autonomy here, which we should do. Already increased it here, so we can't do anything else there. Where else was the unrest coming from here? Here. Here. Well, that has helped a little bit. These Mishar Patriots... yeah, we have increased the autonomy there, so I don't want to move those troops off, at least just yet. So I think we just wait for some reinforcements to these stacks for a little while. Border friction between us and Austria. So we don't really want to piss off Austria. Let's just lose some Diplo power. They're attacking into here. Well, we can probably just chase them off easily enough. Buy us some time to reinforce more. Okay, we're still not reinforced, so I'll probably just consolidate regiments here. I've had a regiment of mercenaries this whole time, apparently. We'll consolidate this one as well. Well, that seems to have persuaded them to leave me alone. At least for now. Let's get get some more troops building to replace some of the ones we just consolidated away. Let's create a new template, maybe. Let's say 5 to 6 to 2. That's probably okay. Okay. Created in 10 provinces. Did I not save that? Oh. Let's see, I don't know. Save. We'll have this assemble over here. And definitely keep an eye on this army to make sure it's not getting up to anything too worrying, but we're actually out of time for this episode, so thanks for watching, and join me again next time when we'll continue this war.